too. All right, then we're Saturday nights. Hi, you guys. Happy night. How are you guys? I'm so excited to be here with you. Yay. We're going to do spring bunnies. Who is ready for spring? Oh, let me get rid of that. Spring bunnies art party. Joe's not with me, so bear with me for a sec. Let's see. Let's get rid of that. See? Oh, so much better, right? I love that. It's just fun, and sometimes I forget to take it down. So how are you guys today? Yay, spring is on its way. I feel it coming. So, hi, Holly. How are you guys? Oh, I'm excited to be here with you. So you guys can use any supplies that you want, and I'm going to draw it out as normal, and then I'm going to actually try something different, and I'm going to use oil pastels, and I added a second camera. So I'm going to actually have a camera overhead as I use the oil pastels. But again, I want you guys to use any supplies that you want to. So let me start warm up. I have so many bunnies here, right? There's so many different kinds of bunnies. There's real bunnies. There's stuffed animal bunnies. Who has their stuffed animal bunnies, right? Look at how cute these guys are with their plaid, right? Cute little stuffed animal bunnies. They sit on a shelf. I had nowhere to put them tonight, so I thought I'd just hold them up. You can get little Dollar Tree bunny ears that comes with a bow tie. Bunnies could be made out of wire. I did not make these, but look at how cute that is, right? So this is a wire bunny and another wire bunny, three-dimensional wire sculptures, very cool. I have my egg-looking bunny. He's so cute, I think, too. Look at that. So that's more of an antique-looking bunny with just very soft pastel colors, which is what I want to use tonight. I have a metal bunny here. It's like, again, I didn't have enough room for all this stuff, but look at this. My little wiggly head Easter bunny metal guy. And a million colorful eggs all around me as well. Plus I have some books. So I'm going to let you guys pick some books later too. Oh, I forgot. Did I show you this guy? He's so cute. This is wood. So you're talking about, look at this little guy. He's carved out of wood. He has felt ears with wire inside, right? There's some little beads on there. I did not make him either. There's a little butterfly on his cheek and he sits like this. Isn't that cute? So again, look at all these different, these are called mediums, right? These are different mediums that you could use. Wood, wire, stuffed animal, metal. Again, those are just different ways that you can create different things. So, all right. Hi. Hey, look at it. Hey, Natasha, Station, Cora. Hey, girls. All right. So let's get started and draw. I covered all of my supplies with my stuffed animals. I wish I could hold them. I wish I could hold them while I draw. I haven't figured out a way to do that yet. I was fiddling a lot with the second camera. So let's start again. So my format, because I want to do a couple of bunnies, so I have it in landscape or horizontal. So I'm thinking, how about if I start with both of their noses so we have enough room, which is like a triangle. It's a little bit curved. So I would put one triangle there, kind of like a triangle, and it's not perfect. And how about if I put another triangle here? This way I'll have room for both of my bunnies. And they don't have to look exactly like mine. This one has a big cheek like that. Let me get my better marker. This one's a little juicier. Let's go over that. How's that? That's his cheek. And then we'll come down and around for one of his paw. I don't know, are bunnies' paws? Are those called paws? Arms? Bunny arm? Bunny belly? Bunny butt? We can say bunny butt. And then let's just do his other cheek over here. And his head. Some big floppy ears. Let's give this guy some feet so he can hop, right? We have a happy bunny and a cute little tail. He needs some eyeballs. So how about if I put one like right here, one right here. That looks kind of silly. He definitely needs a smile. Smile, smile. You can give him some whiskers, right? You can make his cheek come up higher. You can give him eyelashes if you want to. You can make one a little girl bunny and one a little boy bunny. Let's try another one. So again, this one looks like looks like a backward C. This one looks like a forward C, and that's his big juicy cheek, right? Bunnies have cute cheeks. And then a little line, and I'm going to go up for his ear and down. Up for his ear and down. You could put the lines inside the ears, right? Arch around his head. It's not perfect. Big juicy bunny cheek. And his chin kind of, this one comes down a little bit pointy, right? Almost like a V. You see that there? And then let's do, this is that white part in here. Put his little bunny arm. Bunny back, bunny butt, curve around. I'm going to go down like this. Gotta give him a smile. I mean, that makes him, right? Smile. Well, he's got to have eyes. So let's give him some eyes. He could have some big eyes. That looks like the boy. That looks like the girl. That looks like the boy. Oh, he doesn't have a bunny tail. Bunny, bunny, bunny tail. Let's put a butterfly over here. The antennas on the butterfly kind of look like a V. But they don't have to. The body. Let's give it. So this butterfly is flying from the side, right? But yours could be forward. So that would be a side angle of the butterfly and the wings. You can make the body a little bit wider. You could put some flowers in. Did the flowers start to bloom yet by you? It's been beautiful all week, and then today was a little chilly. I always feel sorry for the flowers. They get tricked. They start to come out, and then they're like, wait, no. And I'm in Cleveland. You guys know that there's still one snow left, at least. This is just a tease, but it's nice. Okay, I'm going to put some more flowers down here. So you guys could add as many flowers. You could add bees, and you could add, you could add the sun. You could add bumblebees. You could add honey. Here's the ground. I'll put the ground line in right here. The ground line would go in between them here, that horizontal line. I'm going to put another flower in over here. Do bunnies eat flowers? Do bunnies really eat carrots? Or is that just Bugs Bunny? So put in as many flowers, and again, you can add whatever it is. You can even have 3 bunnies. You can have as many bunnies there are in your family. So you guys tailor your artwork. Well, you could have a bunny laying on his belly with his legs kicking up in the air. You can add a heart to your bunny. So you can put a heart right in there if you want to. You can write Easter if you want to. So you guys know you can tailor this however you want to. All right, I'm going to show you some books. Guess who went to the library again? Ooh, I got 3. Okay. Yes, I have a really nice public library, and it just reopened. And every time I go, I'm like, this is so nice. So if you have a library by you, I highly recommend you utilize it. It's got so many things. It's just really nice. Okay, so this is really cute. Quiet Bunnies, Many Colors. I thought that would be great for our class just because it's many colors. So that's Quiet Bunnies, Many Colors. And it kind of reminded me of today. So look at the flowers, the butterfly. So that's a forward butterfly, right? So that would be face forward. And ours that I just drew is from the side. Then this is cute. I won't read this one, but this one has actual photos of rabbits. Maybe it'll tell me if they really eat carrots. I don't know. And then this is really nice. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Beatrice Potter, but Beatrice Potter is an incredible author. She is world known, and it is art and letters by more than 30 of today's favorite children book illustrators. So I know Peter Rabbit is in here. And so that was why I chose that book. So those are the 3. Not that I have time to read all of them, and I would put you guys to sleep. Instead of inspiring you to create art, we would all be taking naps. And look, I don't care how old you are, even my age, I love when people read to me. I love listening to people read. So it doesn't matter if you're 4 or 44 or 84 or 14. Okay, you could be any age. So again, this is just a whole book on bunnies and rabbits. And what do rabbits do? I'd like to know what rabbits do, right? Let me see. Well, this is kind of a short book. You want me to read it? I gotta hear from you guys. So, all right, I'm gonna read this one because it's pretty short. A furry face peeks from around a fence. A long ear tilts to hear a noise. The animal hops away. A rabbit lives in your backyard. I know I have bunnies in my yard. Rabbits are mammals. They have fur and feed milk to their young. Wild rabbits weigh 2 to 5 pounds. Have you ever seen a 5-pound rabbit? Rabbits have long ears and back legs. A rabbit's ears help it hear danger far away. Strong back legs help the rabbit hop quickly. Rabbits can stand in one spot and see all around their bodies. They can even see what's behind and above them. These are nice pictures, aren't they? Backyard rabbits live in bushes and tall grass. They make shallow nests. They also hide in underground burrows. Oh, it's a baby bunny. Female rabbits make soft nests for their young. They line the nests with fur. Females give birth to oh, I didn't know that. Females give birth to 4 to 6 kits. Kits grow quickly. They live on their own after 3 to 6 weeks. Most wild rabbits live for only 1 to 2 years. I didn't know that. That's sad. 1 to 2 years. All right. Zai is the first respondent. Quiet bunny in many colors. You got it. Rabbits visit backyard gardens. They eat vegetables and other plants. So I guess they do eat carrots. If a rabbit visits your yard, do not go near the animal. Oh, look at that cute bunny. Can you see that? Oh, he's cute. Try planting clover near your other plants. Rabbits might eat the clover instead of the garden plants. Watch the rabbits nibble and chew. How appropriate, clovers, because St. Patrick's Day is coming up. All right. And then this book has other book recommendations and different activities you could do. We got an activity already. So, but Di and Holly Ann are the first to respond to what book they want. So we're going to be reading this one. So first, let me get started with the coloring, and then I'll go to read this book because it's so perfect for what we're doing tonight. All right, you guys ready? Bear with me. This is an experiment, but we're going to give it a try. Let's see how high tech I am. Oh, yeah, just stream. Okay. Okay, you guys. Let's try this view. How does that look? That way I can still leave my sample up. And you can see, all right, so let me tell you what I'm using tonight. So this is what I got. I got I got Crayola Oil Pastels in a 28 pack. And I also got, these are a little bit nicer, but they're still, I love Crayola. So this one actually has 25 colors and it's Crayolas. Okay, so they're extra fine quality oil pastels. And again, these are oil pastels too. These are a little bit thicker and chunkier, so they don't break as easily. These are great for kids. So both are lovely to use. You can use either one. Okay, and all right, so let's go to over here. All right, let's give this a try. All right, I want to make sure you guys can see. Okay, this is an experiment. You're going to have to tell me how you like it. All right, so these are my Crayolas. You can see, all right, who doesn't love brand new art supplies? I do. I do. So, I mean, there's two things that I love at the store, the candy aisle and the art supply aisle, okay? I'm trying to stay away from the candies, and then I end up buying more art supplies and Easter stuff. So, my favorite Easter candy is the Reese's Easter egg. Okay, who doesn't love that? Because you guys know I love peanut butter. But look at these beautiful colors. And then here is the difference with the Crayola. So you can see the Crayola is a little bit hardier. So it's thicker. It has, again, and I'm going to test it out with my heavy hand. Oh, you guys can see my blue on my fingernail. But I'm going to show you the difference in how they color also. But again, I would recommend the Crayola if you're young. That's a great one to practice with. And then the Crayolas with more colors you can experiment with as well. Of course, I want you guys to be able to use any colors that you want to. And I'm going to tell you, oil pastels can be messy, right? If you've used them before, you know they're a little bit messy and they get crumbs. So what you don't want are those oil pastel crumbs on your carpet, because the custodian used to get so mad when the kids, he would be mad at me, but you know, these get real crummy, and then once they get into the floor, it's kind of hard to get out. So if you're working with oil pastels, keep the crumbs on your paper and then shake them off in the garbage can, or put something on the floor so that these little crumbs don't go all over the place. And I'll show you. So I'm going to just start with, I'm just going to start with, you know what, I'm going to start with pink. Okay, and I'm going to start with the Crayolas, and I'll just show you one little bunny nose that's pink. All right, now let's do, here's the two pinks together. I'm going to even see if we notice a difference. Okay, they look exactly the same, and neither one broke. But can you see? I don't know if you can see those little crumbs on there. So, and oil pastels have such beautiful color. So I'll do how about if I do all this one in the Crayolas, and I'll do all this one in Crayola, and we'll see the difference. So the color, you want to press hard because it should be opaque, which means not see-through. If I don't press hard, look at it. You see that? It just doesn't look as nice. So you do want to press hard. You may get it under your fingernails. So again, it's a beautiful supply. It can be messy. If you get under your fingernails, again, just try not to get these little crumbs on the floor. Keep them on the paper. You see that? Look at that, those crumbs. That's what I don't want to brush all over the place. And if you get it under your hand, if you're working, you're going to get smudge marks. So you're going to get smudge marks on your paper and all over the place. So watch this part of your hand as you're coloring. So I'm going to do this ear too. So I have my hand up in the air. I'm going to do this inside of his ear pink here. Okay. And then you got to find a good color for your bunny. So I was thinking of a tan, or you can even use peach or pink, but I don't want the rest of my bunny to be the same color as the inside of the ears. So let's try this color. This is almost, what is this called? This is called Orange Light, but it kind of looks like a, you see that? And the thing too that's really cool about Crayola Oil Pastels is you can mix colors. So look what happens if I overlap this color into my pink. Sorry, I'm going to cough. Excuse me. All right, so I'm mixing, and it's so cool. And a lot of times I mix accidentally, but look, if I mix on the edge of that pink with this color, it looks pretty cool. And when you brush off the crumbs, be careful so you don't smudge your oil pastels. And if you do, it's okay. We'll make it part of the artwork. Now you can always use your fingers too to kind of, if it's not covering completely, you can blend it with your fingertips. You can also, if you don't like to get messy, now you guys know me well enough to know that I get messy, but if you want to get like a little piece of paper towel or toilet paper, you can use that as well, but I like to use my fingers. Okay, so I do want my bunny to match my ear, so I'm liking this color. And I always tell you, think about the color you're going to do for your background because you want to have contrast and you want it to pop out. So as you're coloring your bunny, whatever you're using, you could be using color pencils, magic marker. You could be painting your bunny in. So this is a pretty spring bunny, and I think that nice, lighter, softer colors look really nice for spring. Pastel. Doesn't mean you have to. You can use bright, bold colors if you want to, but I'm going to try. I don't do a lot of pastel, so I'm going to try tonight. I love color. I love bright, bold color, but again, I want to give it a whirl tonight. Let's try some pastel. And don't worry if it smudges. Remember, no one knows your mistakes. So my black kind of smudged into my face. It's all right. Because you know what? Why don't I add a little pink to, even if it's the boy, I could add a little pink to the cheeks. Smudge it in. I want to cover any little white marks that are still showing. I'm trying to smudge with my finger. And then maybe I want to give them a little bit like here, where I got the black in there. I can cover it up with a little bit of pink. Swirl it. And again, just kind of smudge it in there. See? No one knows. Yes, oil pastels can blend easily. So I'm going to go off my art. Let's see. So here, I'll just do it. You guys, I'm trying to see what you guys can see of my paper. How about right here? All right, so here's that color I just used, right? And then here's some pink. So the question is, I should show, well, I got to go back over there. Someone asked the question, can oil pastels be easily blended? So I'm going to show you these two right side by side. So there's the pink and then the other one that I'm using. Look at this. Do you see that? How pretty that is? So, and I'm just using my fingers. But again, if you don't like to use your fingers, you can use a paper towel. So, and you can add, I could put some more on this side, right? I could add, what if I wanted to add a little bit more of, I don't think I could put another kind of brown in there. See that? How pretty that is? I mean, I'll wash my hands later, but you get the idea. So maybe let's try blending. So I'm going to just to test it out. And someone says, wow, I love that pink. Can you write the name of which one you use? Oh, okay. So this bunny right here on the right side, I'm using Crayola, okay? And here, I'll hold up the colors that I'm using. And I don't know if your colors match, but the colors I'm using, this one is called Orange Clair, but it looks like a fleshy, light tan color. This is so hard, you guys. I can't find the camera. Can you see that? So this is this bunny right here. And I'm using it. So I decided I'm going to use the Crayola on this side, and I'm going to use the Crayola on the other side, and we'll just see how they come out. Here, I'll put the Crayola over here. And you know, most people don't have two sets of oil pastels. Most people probably have one. I'm just showing you guys the difference. So far, they're both working great. What I was gonna do is put like a little bit of that deeper tan under his neck, right? Like right in here. I can even use it, you know, in here, just to show the difference between, you know, what's in the front and what's not. But you don't have to. So watch, I'm going to blend. So here, I'll do the rest in this, and then I'll use my finger. See this? And that color, the brown one, where'd it go? That one is called Yellow Ochre. Yellow Ochre. And I mixed it with this one. But again, you can use any colors you want to. It doesn't have to be like a brown bunny. It could be pink. It could be orange. You could do one purple. You could do one purple and one pink. That would be cute too. Now let's see what happens. So I'm going to put his arm here, right? And so the arm would be in the foreground. That would be in front of the belly. So that's why I wanted to make it a little bit darker on his belly. But what else could I do to make it a little bit lighter? If I didn't darken that belly up, I could add some white, right? So I can mix some white to make that lighter. See how that lightened it up a little bit? Smudge it together. Watch out for those crumbs. Just kind of, look at, I made a little pile here of my crumbs. And look, I smudged out a line. I'm going to cover that up later. I'm not even going to worry about it. So this part over here, I want it to be a little bit darker because again, it's in the background. So I'm going to just make it a little bit darker. I do his arm a little bit darker. And put some of that other color in there. Now, a lot of people have like things with texture. They don't like certain textures. So if you do not like the texture of oil pastels and you don't want to use your fingers, I totally understand. To each his own. That means you do your own thing. Everyone has different, you know, things that they like and don't. And I have no issues with, you know, textures or feelings and stuff, but lots of people do. So I forgot to do this foot, right? Well, that's the foreground. So this one's in the back, so it should be a little darker. Then his belly is in the middle. And then this foot, did you ever hear that a rabbit's foot is lucky? Why is a rabbit's foot lucky? Where did that come from? I know you guys are so smart. You guys got to tell me. Why is a rabbit's foot lucky? I don't know if I want to carry around a rabbit's foot. That poor bunny. But that's what they tell me. All right, and maybe I put a little white in there to brighten it up, right? Because it's our foreground. Now, what are we going to do with his tail? I think maybe his tail could be pink. That would be cute. Could we do a little pink on his tail? Maybe I mix some pink and some of that. What do you think? It's got to look different. I think it needs more pink. So this pink is called Pink Rose. That's pretty. Pink Rose. And when we're done here, you guys, I can post the brands. So again, this one's Crayola and this one's Crayola. All right, so I'm not even going to do the background yet or the flowers because I want to experiment with this other bunny. So let's go again. I'm going to start with, these Crayola, really looking at these, I like their colors better. So look at this pretty tan. This one is called Apricot. Okay, so let's see what apricot looks like. It's almost identical. I just thought it looked, look at the difference. Okay, so this one's called orange. Let's see what they look like. I got to put them next to each other just to see. Tell me they're not almost identical. This is the Crayola. This is the Crayola. Interesting, right? All right, let's not mix. I just wanted to show you guys that the colors are very, very similar. So maybe I'm going to have to switch it up a little. I didn't realize it would be so close, but I'm kind of liking it. Smush it. Let's see, what other color could I use? I don't know where the rabbit's foot came from. I was hoping you could tell me. I just said, how do they say a rabbit's foot is lucky? Who started that? And why is it lucky? And I don't want to carry one around with me. I don't want to carry a poor rabbit's foot around. What if someone was carrying around my foot and said it was lucky? That would not be good. Ooh, this is pretty. I don't know. What about a yellow? Let's see what this bunny looks like. What do you guys think of yellow? What color? I think yellow is cute. I think this bunny looks cute yellow. And this Crayola kit actually has several yellow. So, okay, I showed you guys. I was using apricot. Now I'm using, oh, wow, that says it's green yellow. Okay, so my bunny's going to be green yellow, but it's a cool color. And then look, there's like a bright yellow. I'm just trying to go softer. This one's just called yellow. So look at the yellow. The yellow is brighter. See that? The green yellow is a softer, more pastel color. But if I don't want it that bright, I could always mix it. I could add some white to it. See how soft this one looks? And this one's looking really bright. I want to tone it down. But it's your artwork, so you decide. I'm trying not to do so bright tonight. But I am experimenting. Right? Experimenting is fun. Let's try some white in there. Let's soften it up with some white and see what happens. See how much softer that one is? Even though it's a yellow green, it's very, very soft. I really like this color. See, it looks better, softer. And maybe I mix a little more of that tan in there. I know it's not called tan. Sorry, in my eyes it looks tan. It's called apricot. So same as before, this one is the front, this is the back. So I should really make the back one have a little bit darker. We could try a little bit of this. I don't know. Let's see what this is called. Oh, goldenrod. That's interesting. This is called goldenrod. Let's see what happens there. That's kind of a cool color. Let's put some more goldenrod on here. There's all kinds. Again, Crayola has not broke yet. So if your Crayola breaks, it still works. So you peel the paper down. You're probably going to get it under your fingernails. You will survive, I promise. Have a baggie or keep it in your box. It's just easier in a baggie or like an old plastic container with a lid when they break, but they're still really good. Now, once they get small and you get small little pieces, that could end up on the floor or in the carpeting, you got to throw those away. But if they're still, you know, big enough, just again, keep them in a baggie or a box or a plastic container. Because when the paper's off and they break, you can use it from the side. You can use it thicker. I don't want to break mine because they're new. I don't want to break them on purpose. Now, maybe, you know, what would be cute on this one? Let's try the, I'm just really experimenting, but this one is called Peach. And I think I want to do the belly on this one, Peach. Maybe I'll add a little, so that's Peach. Maybe I'll put a little pink in there. So this is the pink from Crayola. Smush it together. And we can always re-outline it later. Now, you guys, this is going to stay like smudgy. So the way you can set an oil pastel picture, I don't know how many people have hairspray anymore in their house, but if you have hairspray, you give it a squirt over it and it actually seals it, or put it in a frame with glass over it so that it covers it. But believe it or not, oil pastels will remain smudgy for a really, really long time. All right, did I bump this because I want you to see his tail? I think I'm going to do another pink tail. So this tail here, I want to do. Oh, and you know what else I was going to tell you? I'm going to have to get some colored paper. Oil pastels are amazing on color construction paper. So someone said gold, I think it's Susan, goldenrod is a great color for paper too. Easy to see and work with. Beautiful color to paint or color with. Yes, definitely. So I'm going to get some colored paper and show you how beautiful oil pastels work on colored paper. All right, so they're coming along, right? So because oil pastels are very opaque, which means you cannot see through them, right? That's why they work so great on colored paper. Hold on a second, I'm going to get some. Oh, let's try green. Wait, is that green? Yeah, there's green. All right, you guys, I'm totally talking to myself. All right, so here's some green paper. All right, this is just an experiment. Ready? So let's just draw a bunny head. You see how that shows up? Right? So again, I'm still pressing hard. But if you guys wanted to create this project on like blue or green construction paper, again, you have to press hard. And now my bunny is, hold on, let me turn him so he's not upside down. So any spray, hairspray is really good. All right, you guys, I'm going to date myself and say Aquanet is so good. It smells so much, but it's pretty strong. You can also use like that Krylon spray that seals all kinds of art projects. So back in the day, again, everybody had hairspray. So we always use hairspray to seal it. But if you have like an art spray to use, you can. But if you put it in a frame, you don't have to seal it. You could just smush it in between the glass, and not the pump spray as much as the aerosol is better because it'll come out a little bit more even. I have to get better at giving you guys supply lists. I talk about a lot of supplies. You guys know I use a ton of stuff. I was an art teacher for over 20 years. So I just, figure, oh, you guys know this stuff, but no. And look, many art projects have not been sealed, and the kids would take it home and hang it up. But I'm just letting you know it's going to be smudgy. So unless you put it, in a place where no one can really play with it or touch it, it's going to smear. But do you see how nice and opaque this is? All right, this was a scrap piece of paper, but I'm just showing you. Bunny nose. Let's give him some eyes. See how cute that looks on green paper? And I'm telling you, I just did this in both of the Crayola and the Crayolas, and they're both working beautifully. They're both the same. So I'm telling you that for kids, I think Crayola is better because I think they're hardier, which means they won't break as easily. You can put some teeth on your bunny. What's up, Doc? Right? You get the idea. I just wanted to show you guys that. All right, it was a scrap piece of paper. But see that? So it's opaque. If you use crayons, it would not look like that because crayons are not opaque. So this is oil pastel on construction paper. Great idea. If you want to give it a try later, maybe you're doing it now. Maybe you could try it another day. I'm just giving you ideas. All right, let's make our bunny's eyes blue because they're cute. I think bunny's eyes are actually pink, aren't they? But I don't want to make them. Should I make one of them pink? They look cute blue, don't they? I don't think bunnies have blue eyes. You could put a little heart in here because they love each other. Ew, love each other, gross. No, don't say that. Maybe they're brother and sister. Maybe they're mother and father. All right, so how about some flowers? Let's do some flowers. And a butterfly if you want to do a butterfly. Again, this is your artwork. You guys decide what you want to do. Put some flowers over here. All right, I have to get to my book, so I'm going to take a break from my oil pastels. I have to be careful. It's a library book, and I don't want them to say, hey, you're getting a lot of your art library books dirty. Right? All right, so let's go back. Hang on, let me go figure what did I do with my clicker. There. Let me take this off for a minute. Did you miss me? All right, so we decided that we're going to do the Quiet Bunnies Many Colors, right? This is kind of a thick book. Look at how pretty those pictures are. So you have poppies and butterflies and beautiful, beautiful flowers. So you guys can always do this as well with cut paper, oil pastels, markers, crayons. Look, there's a dragonfly, right? Quiet Bunny loves springtime in the forest. He loves the warm sun on his soft little nose. He loves the tickly new grass between his toes. Most of all, he loves the beautiful colors. Me too. One sunny spring morning, Quiet Bunny sat in a field of dandelions watching a butterfly flutter about. A mother duck waddled past with her duckling. The sun is yellow, the flowers and the butterflies are yellow, and even the little ducklings are yellow, thought Quiet Bunny. Yellow is a spring color. He looked down at his fur. I am the color of winter, white like the snow and brown like the trees. I would like to be a spring color. I would like to be yellow. But how? Something sticky dripped on Quiet Bunny's head. Honey. Quiet Bunny touched the sticky honey with his paw. He eyed the puffy yellow dandelions all around him. Quiet Bunny got an idea. Now I'm yellow, he said. Quiet Bunny felt quite beautiful. He hopped through the forest, hoping someone would notice him. Soon enough, bees came buzzing around. The buzzing was so noisy that Quiet Bunny didn't hear the gurgling stream. Grrr, splash! Quiet Bunny watched the yellow dandelions float away. Nearby, a shiny green frog sat on a lily pad catching flies. Green is a spring color too, thought Quiet Bunny. Green is the color of leaves and grass and frogs and lily pads, like Monet's lily pads. Remember Monet's lily pads? Quiet Bunny dipped under the water. He popped back up with a floppy wet lily pad on his head. He gathered a few more and draped them over his shoulders. Now I'm green. Quiet Bunny started down the forest path to show off his new green color. But as he hopped, the lily pads flopped, covering his eyes. Down, down, down the hill he tumbled. Whoops! I've taken a tumble or two, and I didn't have green lily pads on my face. Quiet Bunny landed smack in the middle of a blueberry patch, startling a blue jay that was eating the berries. The blue jay is blue, the sky is blue, the berries are blue, and my fuzzy bunny paws are blue. Look at how pretty that blue jay is. Quiet Bunny plucked a pawful of berries. He squeezed them until he was covered in juice from his ears to his toes. Now the rest of me is blue too. A happy blue Quiet Bunny leaped and frolicked all about the meadow. At that moment, a spring shower began. Drip, 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 drip. Look at how pretty that is. Before long, the cool rain washed away Quiet Bunny's beautiful blue color, and the red clay earth beneath his feet turned to mud. Quiet Bunny wiggled his muddy red toes. He saw the red tulips blooming around him, a little red ladybug crawling on a leaf, and a red fox paddling along the forest edge. Thought Quiet Bunny. Then... Ooh, remember when we did the cardinal? Whee! Quiet Bunny rolled round and round in the mud. When he stood up, he wore a thick coat of red clay. Now I'm red. Okay, whose mom would be mad if you did that? The rain stopped and the sun shone bright and warm again. Too warm. His coat of mud turned dry and hard. Quiet Bunny couldn't leap. He couldn't frolic. He couldn't hardly move at all. Quiet Bunny sighed. I cannot be yellow or green or blue or red, he said. I cannot be a beautiful spring color. He shuffled over to the pond to wash off the mud. Poor Bunny. By the time Quiet Bunny reached the pond, most of the red clay had cracked and fallen off. When he looked down at the smooth water, he saw a brown and white bunny looking up at him, and a large owl. Oh, it opens up. Look at this, it opens up. Quiet Bunny, said the owl, ducklings are yellow, frogs are green, blue jays are blue, ladybugs are red, and you are a brown and white bunny. That is why the spring forest is beautiful. Look at that beautiful artwork. Aw, right? Can you see with the glow of the light? All right, the end. And that is called Quiet Bunny's Many Colors by Lisa McHugh. Very nice. All right. Shall we continue? Oh, poor Quiet Bunny. Yeah, oh, poor Quiet Bunny. All right, so let me go back and add some background colors. I do want to show you the Beatrice Potter book as well, but I want to go back to coloring a little bit. All right, so let's go back over here. So we've determined that we like both of these crayons, right? Now, I'm not going to do the stem yet because I want to do my background, and I know the stem will cover up over the color. And if I do the green stem and I color the background blue, it's going to get mixed in there. So I'm going to take a light blue, and I'm going to color around my bunny. And again, if it's too bright for you, you can add some white to it. I won't know until I get going and see if I like it. Use my finger. Be careful. I don't want to smush it too much into my artwork. And this is nice too because it covers up all my mistakes where I went outside of the lines. So now that the background's blue, his eyes are blue, it's going to look weird. So I'm going to go over his eyes because now it looks like he's like transparent, right? So let's change his eye color to purple. I don't want the eyes to match the background color, right? Because then he looks like he's transparent. So transparent means see-through and opaque means not see-through. Windows are transparent. Think of everything you can think of that's transparent. And then think of things that are opaque, right? Tracing paper, transparent. Regular paper, opaque. Are you liking the colors? Does it look like a spring artwork? So, I often look at people and go, oh, I like her blonde hair. I wish I had blonde hair. Or, oh, she has beautiful red hair. I wish I had red hair. I can relate to so many things that bunny said. There's always something, that you like about somebody else, but really there's no one like you. And that's what you have to remember. So there's no one like you. And I'm sure someone's saying the same thing about you. Oh, I wish I had those big dark brown eyes that she has. She has beautiful teeth. Oh, I love the way she smiles. Think about it. But you have to be happy with yourself because you have lots of wonderful gifts and you are who you are, which is beautiful. Just different. We're all different. Thank God for that, because life would be really boring if we were all the same. It would be like robots, right? We're unique. How's that look? Are you liking it? Now look, I just got a chunk of orange in there, but I'm just going to mix it in there. No one knows, remember? No one knows. So there was a big flake of another color and it mixed in there. So when you shake it off in a garbage can if you have that opportunity, or, a scrap piece of paper, and then later bring it over to the garbage can. You don't really want it all over your house because you will be banned from art supplies, right? Or if you're at school, your custodian's going to get mad at you. I used to have to buy my custodian cookies and gifts because I was a messy art teacher. Can you imagine? I mean, I'm not an art teacher. I feel like it's creative to be a little bit messy. Sometimes it's hard on the moms. I understand that. I did a paint party today and the mom was doing all of the work. The mother was pouring, and they were old, they were 10 years old. And the mom was pouring the paint and handing them one color at a time. I shouldn't laugh. But, which I totally understand, not used to, having access to all these paints in their home, and again, I just think it's a matter of, teaching how to pour paint, how to, use the paint. And, but would you believe that I would have families? So like at the end of the school year and, they get to take all their art supplies home. And there were lots of families where the moms and dads did not want the art supplies to come home because they did not want the mess in the house. Even crayons. They did not want crayons in the house, which actually surprised me. So, but again, I understand because sometimes, I don't know, maybe crayons end up on the wall or in places that they shouldn't. So I was going to put a stem and a leaf on my flower after I color the background blue, because it would take me forever to color around a stem and a leaf. And because I'm not that patient and I just don't want to color around a green line, it will be way easier for me to do it after. So anything small with details, again, I'm going to color the background blue. I could add green grass. I'll do that too when I do the stem. And what I'll do is I won't color the whole thing blue because I want you guys to hear part of Beatrice Potter since it's a classic. But I want you to see how the green works here. And again, you can always combine different mediums and use cut paper. So you can make flowers out of cut paper or tissue paper and make it kind of 3D. You can embellish it with sequins, or, you know, you can even use yarn for the stem. You don't have to draw the stem. You can use a straw. If you have a green straw, you can cut out a green straw and glue it on there. I mean, just again, think outside the box. All right, so here's my green. It's just green. Let's see if it shows up. Okay, so that's just a regular green. You see how much easier that is to just draw it in after, right? Then color around it, which would have taken me forever. And then maybe I put some leaves on there. Maybe you like it better without the stem. So I'm going to use a lighter green for the grass again. So that was just regular green. This green is called yellow green. Oh, you guys, I might end up doing the whole artwork because, you know, it just won't look right if I don't finish it. No one has to go to bed yet, do they? Okay, I might as well just finish this blue sky over here. And I am going to show you what it looks like outlined in black because it changes the entire look. So again, if you're going to outline in black, do not brush those oil pastel crumbs across it because it will smear black all over your artwork, and you don't want to do that to your pretty spring artwork. You don't even have to outline it if you don't want to. I just want to show you what it's going to look like if you do. And again, this would look really cool on construction paper or colored paper. All right, I'm going to smudge it. You could put a rainbow. I feel like I'm getting a workout. Are you guys feeling that? Smudge it, smudge it, smudge it. You can put clouds in there if you want to put clouds. All right. Now, again, before you even use the black, you can kind of brush off your little crumbs, shake it off in the garbage can or on a scrap piece of paper. Don't get it on your floor. I'm brushing mine off before I use the black. You don't want to do that once the black's on there, then you can go dump yours out. So I'm going to show you. So here's my black. Oh, I love that's actually dark green, but I'm going to use dark green to outline my flower. This is actually deep green, but I'm telling you it looks black until I get it on the paper. So let's try it again. I should read it. Oh, here's black. Way down here. All right, let's try this again. So it's just going to change the look. Do you want yours outlined in black or not? Don't brush it. Watch out for this part of your hand. You don't want to do this. So watch. So it just kind of brings him back to where he was. Whiskers. So do you like them better outlined or not outlined? I guess a clean brush would work too. Someone asked, would a clean brush work? I just don't want your crumbs to smudge on your paper. So you can try a brush if you have like a, or even, let's try a paintbrush. I have a paintbrush over here. Hold on. Because it's got to be gentle, right? So look, let's see. It's got to be gentle. So you can brush it off with a paintbrush. So I'm using a flat paintbrush. And I'm brushing off all my crumbs, but gentle, 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 gentle. Good idea. Not outlined. So someone says not outlined. So I'll do one bunny outline and one not outlined, just so you can see the difference. And you guys decide how you want to do yours, because you don't have to do yours like me. You're doing yours like you, because you're you and I'm me. And that's the way it's going to be. All right. So that's a good idea. Was that Susan? Thank you for whoever suggested the brush. I didn't even think of that. You know, good idea. Look at that. But don't pick that paper up on your carpet. Go, again, take it to your garbage can and hold it. And all right. So, boy, this is our third book. I'm glad I got 3 books out of the library. So let me come back. And you guys, if you need to see that again, let me know. But I'm going to take that off. Hi, I'm big again. It's kind of like magic, right? So Beatrice Potter. And again, I just want to show you a little bit. And I put the link on early. Did you guys see the link in the beginning? Let me see if it's still showing. Did you guys see the link way in the beginning? I posted it early on. Let me know if you can still find it way up in the comments. It was the very first comment. And then if you need it, you guys can pop on anytime you want to. And I'm going to be, I don't want to get my library book dirty. Wow. So the tale of, I didn't know this, and I'm not going to read this whole thing, but I'll read a little bit because it's cute. The Tale of Peter Rabbit is from 1902, right? Who's good at math? 1902. How many years ago was that? You guys tell me. 1902. That's when they wrote Peter Rabbit. So Natasha. Hey, girls.
Hi. So this is my picture.
Ooh, very nice. What did you use to color?
I used crayons.
Hi, all 3 of you are awake.
Yeah. We go to bed at like 9 o'clock.
Oh, good.
This is mine.
Oh, that's so cute.
I outlined it, and since I accidentally got a bit of crayon on its forehead, I decided to make a magical bunny. So I added the triangle and outlined everything in black. And to be honest, it did not go the best.
I love that you turned a mistake into part of your artwork. That's awesome.
This is mine. It's a bunny putting an egg in a basket, and there's some eggs hidden around.
Oh, that's great. I love it. I should add some eggs to mine. That's awesome. You guys did a great job. Thank you for sharing.
Bye. Bye. Yes, maybe.
Oh, they're funny, huh? Hey, Holly Ann's here. So, hi, Holly Ann, your flamingo shirt. And bunny ears. You have flamingo shirt and bunny ears. Hi, I like your bunny ears.
Yeah. Thank you. This is mine.
Let's see. Oh, that looks great. Very nice. I
you.
love it. What do you have on your flower? A butterfly
This is
sticker?
yeah. Yeah.
I love
There's
it.
something I want to. Thank you.
Yeah, let me see. Oh, he's so cute.
And it does.
Oh, I love
It's so
that. Ears move. That's great. Did you just get that? Is that new? That is the cutest. That's the cutest bunny I've ever seen.
No, it's not.
It is adorable. I have not seen that. I have to go find one now. Thanks, Holly Ann. Oh my gosh. Who's seen a bunny do that before? Not me. That was adorable. All right. Let's end this night with the tale of Peter Rabbit. I'm not going to read the whole story, but I do want you to know a little bit about the story. So it says the story of naughty Peter Rabbit in Mr. McGregor's garden first appeared in a picture letter Beatrice Potter wrote to Noel Moore, the young son of her former governess, in 1893. We're talking a long time ago. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Encouraged by her success in having some greeting card designs published, Beatrice remembered the letter 7 years later and expanded it into a little picture book with black and white illustrations. It was rejected by several publishers, so Beatrix had it printed herself to give to her family and friends. About this time, Frederick Warne agreed to publish the tale if the author would supply colored pictures, and the book finally appeared in 1902, priced at 1 shilling. It was an instant success and has remained so ever since. It has a pacey story with an engaging hero, an exciting chase, and a happy ending. We love happy endings, right? No one ends up with a rabbit's foot in their pocket. Mashed with exquisite illustrations, and the result is a children's classic whose appeal is ageless. So that's a little history of who Beatrix Potter is and how the tale came to be. Let me see how long this is. I'll read a little bit of it, but then you got to go to the library and get the book, okay? Once upon a time, there were 4 little rabbits, and their little names were Flopsy, Mopsy, Cottontail, and Peter. They lived with their mother in a sandbank underneath the root of a very big fir tree. Now, my dears, said the old Mrs. Rabbit, one morning you may go into the fields or down the lane, but don't go into Mr. McGregor's garden. Your father had an accident there. He was put in a pie by Mrs. McGregor. Rabbit pie, that's gross. Now, run along and don't get into mischief. I'm going out. Then old Mrs. Rabbit took out a basket and her umbrella and went through the woods to the baker's. She bought a loaf of brown bread and 5 currant buns. Oh, we got Emma and Bella here. Hey, girls.
Oh, hi. That's how we're. Hi.
Hi.
Anyways, my hands are all pastel-y, but this is what I have so far.
Very nice. Looks good. They're looking great. Look at how bright and fun they are.
And they're holding a carrot.
Oh, a carrot. I should have put a carrot on mine. That's a great idea.
And then I have 4 little bunnies to show you after Emma shows her artwork.
Okay.
Show you.
Oh, this is mine. I decided to make it dark. Well, really because I didn't have a light pastel, but I decided to make it dark.
I like the dark because it gives it a really good contrast.
And here's the moon in this corner. But yep.
That looks really nice. I do like the dark. I like the dark grass and the dark sky.
Ooh, yay.
And your bunnies look awesome.
Woo!
And then I have this bunny.
Oh, he's cute.
And then I have 2 little babies, one brown and one gray, with little brownish ears. And then I have
the cutest little sleeping bunny ever.
Oh, that is adorable.
Bunny. And he's got little pink on his paw. I don't know.
That looks like a real bunny, that cute little face, like a baby bunny.
And his nose is pink.
Did you guys know that bunnies only lived a year?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I didn't actually know that.
I didn't know that either. That's sad.
Sad. Yeah.
I think some bunnies might live longer, right?
Yeah.
They're
Maybe,
pets
like
because
domestic
they're
ones.
Yeah, the domestic ones, because you always see those commercials around Easter. Hey, kids, if you're not planning on making a commitment, don't get a bunny around Easter.
yeah.
You're right. Well,
Yeah.
thanks for sharing, you guys.
Thank you, Denise.
Welcome. Thank you.
Everyone have a good night.
You too. I'll see you guys soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Giant Easter heart.
Giant Easter heart. Bunny heart. Bunny heart.
Bunny heart. Yay.
Thanks, girls. All right. So here's the point of the story. I'm not going to give you the ending, but you know Peter Rabbit gets into some mischief, and I don't want to give it away. But see how those illustrations are full of pastel colors? And it doesn't matter how old you are. Beatrix Potter is a classic. So go to the library or get an ebook online and read The Tale of Peter Rabbit from 1902. Did anybody, I forgot to ask you guys, did anybody come up with the answer? 1902. If it's 2021 and this was written in 1902, that would be, now you guys are going to make me figure it out. Oh boy, I need to write it down. Okay, so you take 2021 minus 1902. That's not right. I think that was 119 years ago. Who's really good at math? Is that 119 years ago? Is Beatrix Potter's Tale of Peter Rabbit 119 years old? Oh my gosh. All right. So that's why I teach art and not math. But you guys tell me. All right. It's always great to incorporate math into our projects. So you guys, thanks so much for creating with me tonight. God bless you guys. Stay safe. I will see you soon. Thank you for creating with me, and be happy, make art. Bye, you guys.